This conference will now be recorded.
Yesterday we talked about document posting and we have posted balance sheet entry yesterday. Today let's try to record one P&L entry, profit and loss account entry. When I say P&L entry, we mean posting a document to the P&L account. Let's open the GL master. What we have, FS00 is the actual GL account to display the GL master record. But if you want to look at the total list of GL accounts, are we supposed to use FS00 or chart of account list? We are not supposed to use FS00 if you want to know which GL account is available. For that, go to accounting, make a habit of opening this easy access path from now on. Accounting, financial accounting, general ledger, information system for any kind of report, general ledger reports. From this, we are planning to look at master data of GL. Look at this master data. Here you will open GL account list S underscore ALR underscore 8701233. So let me copy this here. I'll put this here. This is your GL account list. Or let me put this here. Somewhere here. This is your GL account list. Let's open this GL account list. Double click on this. We want to know the GL accounts of a particular company code. So give only your company code DEIN, Dell India. Click on execute. It will give you the list of GL accounts which are extended or which are available in the particular company code. From this, we are planning to record one expense. Let's take any one expense. Expense is all 4 series. Let me take something related to travel expenses. Now, in expenses, you have two categories. One is your normal expenses, the other one is cost element related expenses. We have to know whatever the expense we are creating, whether it is a normal expense or it is a cost element related expense. If you want to know whether this is a normal expense or cost element related expenses, let's open this GL master. But before that, let us verify from this report whether we will be able to redirect to the GL master screen. I am going to click on this and I'll double click this. If I double click this, nothing is going. It is telling no suitable report found, which means there is no drill down option for this report. When we are talking about a drill down option, if you double click on this, if you are redirected to the respective master data screen, then this is called as a drill down reporting. Okay, we are not able to go inside the report, so this is not there. Let us verify what are the other icons here. This is your list overview. This is your call up report. Select this. If I click on this call up report, nothing is happening. Display as table, nothing is happening. This is only the layout is getting changed. Next one, list viewer. Here also nothing is happening. This is only changing the way the data is being displayed on the screen. Let's take the travel expenses. Now, if I wanted to see the respective master record of this particular account, now I have to go to FS00. FS00. Now, currently the GL accounts are appearing from the company code AJ10. To switch this company code from other company code to your company code, here you will find an icon called change company code. Click on this change company code, input your company code DEIN, say OK. Okay, now if you see here, the company code has been updated. And once you select the GL account, company code here will get changed. To find the respective GL account which you are looking for, click on this find icon. Click this find icon. Input that GL account number which we copied. Click on OK. Okay, GL account is found here. Double click on this and go to control data, or from the type description itself you will come to know the GL account type. It is talking about primary cost or revenue. When we talk about primary cost or revenue, this is controlling related GL account, which means any entry that you are going to pass in this GL account, which is your primary cost, cost center will be mandatory if it is an expense account. Okay, this is expense category, and the GL account type which we have chosen is primary cost or a revenue, which means you must input the cost center while recording any account or while recording any posting into this GL. Let's post one entry with cost center now. Now, as usual, to post a GL document, F-02 is the T code. F-02. In this document date, let me take today's date. And I want to record the expenses, expense entry. I'll be recording this as travel expense debit. I'll say bank account credit. Okay, travel expenses debit, bank account credit. Currently we are using bank main account, as we are yet to create the bank sub accounts. Okay, probably in the next session we will talk about bank GLs. There we are going to understand the main account sub account concept of your bank GL accounts. Assuming this, we will take somewhere around 10,000. 10,000 on the debit side, 10,000 on the credit side. Now, one point that you'll have to keep in your mind whenever you are posting a document, you have to remember which profit center this transaction belongs to. Okay, if you are talking about this transaction belongs to laptop related department. So this is your amount. This is your PR CTR, profit center. For profit center, let's assume this is related to laptop. This is related to laptop related profit center. Now, profit center is required only when you have a balance sheet account or non-expense related GL account. First one is a not balance sheet account. This is a expense related GL account. Wherever you have expense related GL account, you need cost center here. If you have expense related GL account, you need to input cost center. If not, you will have to input profit center. In short, profit center is mandatory for every GL account. Cost center is used additionally in case if you are posting a transaction to an expense account which is created as a cost element. Now here, this is your laptop related expense. In laptop, which department related expense is this? Now we need to understand what is the transaction or what is the report to verify list of your profit centers, list of your cost centers. Now anybody find out where do you check your cost centers, profit centers? FS00 to check. This is for what? Individual GL master. Where do you check profit center list? Where do you check cost center list? Where do we find cost center list? Profit center list, did anybody find out?
No, sir.
Cost, cost center KS03.
Cost center list I am talking about. I want to know all cost centers. Case 03 will display only one particular cost center. Let's say if I go there, /n KS03. KS03 is giving only one particular cost center. To display this, I need to know my cost center code. Okay, the purpose is we do not know the cost center code. We want to look at the cost center list and then decide where to apply or which cost center code to be used. So whenever you feel that you are not sure, don't Google the transaction codes. Make a habit of opening this account, expand the accounting, go to financial accounting. Now what are we planning to do? We are planning to see the T code to display the profit centers, to display the cost centers. Let's go to cost center first. Cost center is part of controlling. Open controlling. We want to look at cost center reports. Go to cost center accounting, expand this. You are planning to look at the master data. Any master data that you want to look at is part of your reporting. Any report is part of your information system. Go to information system, look at reports for cost center accounting. In this, you have something related to master data. Open this master data. You have KS13. KS13, click on this KS13. This is asking you to input your controlling area, cost center group, different categories. Now, if you see the first one is controlling area, which is grayed out currently. In case if I want to pull this report, but my controlling area is not DEGR. So in such scenarios, you'll have to go to extras and you'll have to click on this set controlling area. Otherwise, you need to open a transaction code called OKKS. You'll have to come back. You'll have to type OKKS, this T code. Let me put this here. OKKS to change controlling area. This will be used to change controlling area. In case if this is not your controlling area, you are unable to edit this from the screen. And the purpose is to check all the cost centers of your company code. For that, click on this radio button, all cost centers. Okay, all cost centers, you put a validity date 01/01/1900 to 31/12/9999, which means all the date ranges are included. Click on execute. Make sure your radio button is on all cost centers. Click on execute button. Now this will give you the list of cost centers that are available for a particular company code. In short, in your controlling area. Now we want to assign this cost to the laptop related cost center. For laptop, you have two cost centers. Within laptop, which department this cost belongs to? Whether this cost is related to finance or it is related to logistics. Let's say this cost is related to logistics related cost center. I am going to select this cost center code. Okay, this cost center code I am going to assign. If this cost is related to logistics, the profit center is automatically set as logistics. Clear? The profit center is automatically set as logistics. Now this logistics cost center is related to which profit center? To display the profit center, T code KE53. When you go to KE53, when you put this, when you display this cost center KS03, if I put this cost center code, let me display this. Inside this cost center for logistics, we have a profit center here called as laptops, which represents This logistics department is part of laptop division or laptop product. Okay, logistics may be common for laptop, desktop, servicing, and then your accessories. Which product related department has got this cost? In short, in which cost center you are supposed to pass this entry, and this is known to you only when you know for which department or for which product this expense belongs to. Straight away, we are not going to assign any cost center, any profit center that we remember or that we know. Every transaction which is given to a user will be given to the user along with profit center, cost center information. Clear? Users will have strict instructions to use the appropriate cost center, profit center. It is not their choice to input whatever they want to use. Now, so cost center, let's take logistics. We are going to use logistics cost center, logistics cost centers of laptop product. Now, when you give this cost center logistics, system is going to pick up the profit center automatically because inside the cost center there is a profit center. Similarly, for your bank account, since you know this expense is related to laptop department or laptop related product, you are going to assign a cost center related to laptop. You are going to assign the profit center related to laptop for the transaction, which means even though you have cost center, but your profit center is not changing. If you put cost center, if you don't put profit center, system is going to take profit center by default from the cost center master data. Now, to see the cost center list, we've pulled a report here now, cost center list. This cost center list is coming from the transaction code KS13. Let me put this T code here. KS13 is where you will see the cost center list. Where do we check the list of profit centers? Where do you display your profit center hierarchy? KC?
KCH3.
KCH3. You'll have to go to the transaction called KCH3. Here in your profit center group, you have to give the top node of your profit center group. In short, top node of your profit center standard hierarchy. Our top node of profit center standard hierarchy was DEGR_PC. Give your top node and then press enter or click on this hierarchy. If you click this, this is how system is going to show the profit centers. Now, if you want to look at the profit center related to laptop, expand this laptop, you will get the list of profit centers that are currently available. Similarly, if you want to know the profit centers related to laptop accessories, appropriate or relevant one, you'll have to expand. And here is how you are going to display the profit centers. Okay, according to your grouping.
KCH5 else also. KCH5 and we can also view right.
This is your change screen. This is not to be used. This is used only when you want to change or create the cost profit center. Okay, our intention is only to display the profit center list. Correct? So only to display, this is not the transaction. I'll close this. This is where you have to see. This is giving you only the display access. Now, if I want to see this Dell laptop, let me select this. If I double click, I am inside the profit center master data screen. Correct? Let me go back. I am on this report KCH3, wherein I am able to see the profit center standard hierarchy. I am giving my standard hierarchy for profit center. which is DEGR_PC, hit enter. You will be inside the profit center list. Select the appropriate profit center grouping. I want to see the laptop related profit centers. Select the laptop, expand this. You will get to know the profit centers that are created under this group. If I wanted to display the master data of this, I do not have to open one more window, put KE53, type this profit center code. That is not needed because this is your drill down report. When we say drill down report, you mean by double clicking on that particular record, you will be able to see that detailed information. If I wanted to see information about this Dell India laptop related profit center, I just need to double click on this. If I double click, system is taking me to display profit center. Correct? This is your drill down reporting. From one screen, you will be navigated or you will be redirected to the another screen when it is a drill down report. So when somebody is asking you, have you worked on any drill down reports? What is drill down report? This is what is your drill down report. From one screen, you are able to navigate to another screen. So that is your drill down report. Go back. Okay, this is the profit center code that we have to use. This is KCH3. Now, for most of the transactions related to your controlling, let us also try to execute this by adding n at the end. This T code is KCH3. Let me check if you are able to use a T code KCH3N. There are certain transactions in controlling which have been enhanced KCH3N. If there is any new version of this transaction, by adding n at the end, you will be able to see. If you see, currently there is no transaction related to this. Only KCH3 is the T code. For certain controlling related transactions, you have old T code, you will also have new T code. If there is any new T code or not, you just need to add n at the end for the same transaction. If it is opening, use the new transaction. If it is not there, use the existing transaction. Clear? Now for profit center, which one we are using? KCH3. Come back. Here we came for the GL account. We were also using cost center report. Let me come back. In this cost center report, you have another report called cost element master data report. Let's double click on this. If I open this, this is giving me KA23 related transaction, controlling area, select all cost elements, click on execute. Okay, if you put this, system is going to display cost element name, cost element category. How you are going to identify which cost element is expense, which cost element is income based on cost element category. If you find any cost element with cost element category as 11, this is your revenue or income related GL account. Any cost element if you find with 1, this is your expense related cost element. Clear? Let me update here.
Can you repeat that last point, please?
Yeah. KA23 cost element list. When you open this KA23 report, system is going to give you all the GL accounts which are created as primary cost elements. Okay, primary cost or a revenue category, whatever the GLs you have, the list will appear here. In that list, you need to classify what is expense, what is income. Point number 1, you are going to identify based on the GL account numbering. 3 series is your income, 4 series is your expense. Likewise, option number 2, the right approach is always to go by the cost element category. Option number 2, which is always recommended to go by the cost element category. Cost element category 1 is expense, cost element category 11 is revenue. If I open this, 1 is your primary cost or cost reducing revenue, 11 is your revenue. In short, cost element category 1 is used for expense related GL accounts, 11 is used for income related GL accounts. Clear? Okay. Next one, what we are going to create now is, we are going to create this entry. Now we've got the different reports to check your master reports. Before you post, whatever the information you need, you must know from where you will get that information. It's not that whatever the T code you remember you are posting. Let me put reports here. Okay, these reports you'll have to refer while posting the transactions or documents. Now let us record this entry: travel expense debit, bank account credit. So what I am going to do, I am going to pull out my GL list once again, execute. I want travel expenses, control F, I'll put travel. I got a GL account like this. I'll do a control Y, copy this account number. Okay, control C, copy. Close this pop-up screen. Go to F-02 document posting. I am going to use SA document type as this is the GL posting, debiting and crediting to a GL account. Company code I am posting today, I have taken today's date. Posting period is always determined based on the posting date. In your posting date, you have 05 month. Now in our document posting, we do not have any field representing ledger or ledger group, which means this document is posted to all of your ledgers in your company code. When you are posting to all the ledgers in your company code, this document is represented by leading ledger. This date and period is called or is representing leading ledger. For leading ledger, we are using IFRS. For IFRS, we are using Jan to December. According to Jan to December, month 5 in calendar becomes period 5. If I try to change this to 2, okay, if I hit enter, I am getting a message at the bottom, period 2 adjusted in line with posting date 8/5/2023. Okay, system knows that this document is representing leading ledger. For leading ledger, we have assigned Jan to December fiscal year. According to Jan to December fiscal year, month 05 is part of period number 5. So you cannot manipulate with period when you are posting a document. Hit enter, it will be changed automatically to 5. Now by any chance you pressed enter but you forgot to input reference and header text, you don't need to come out once again. Proceed with your entry, but before posting, simulate the document, and at the simulation these two fields are again editable. Reference and header text will become editable once you are on the simulation screen. Since you have not given this, don't go back and then re-enter everything. Proceed forward. Once you are able to simulate, these two fields are again ready for input. Posting key 40 represents GL account debit. I am going to debit travel expense account, which I already copied. I am pasting this here. This is our travel expense GL account. Enter. Amount we assumed is 10,000. 10,000 is the amount. Cost center. This is related to laptop product and logistics department. For laptop product logistics department, let us look at the cost centers. Come back one level. This is your cost center master data report KA13. All cost centers execute. For laptop, this is finance. For laptop, this is logistics. We want logistics department of this. Copy this cost center code. Come to your document screen. Put the cost center in the cost center field. When I hit enter, this cost center will automatically bring the profit center. We know every cost center must have one profit center inside the master record. So whenever you are assigning a cost center, system by default brings the profit center from cost center master. I'm not giving any profit center. I'll just press enter on the screen. So when I press enter, I am getting an error message now. What is this error message? It is talking about do not assign to cost center, not active, CO area, DEGR and fiscal year 2023. Let's open this. If you read this diagnosis, it is telling you assigned an account to a cost center. However, no cost centers are active for controlling area DEGR in fiscal year 2023. So what system is telling, you are trying to record something to a cost center, but your cost center accounting is not activated. This is what the error message meaning. Now for this, we need to activate cost center accounting. For activation of any cost center accounting or any controlling related things, you have to go to controlling area settings. To open controlling area settings, let's go to OKKP. This is where we created the controlling area. Let's open this screen. In OKKP, let's go to position. Give our controlling area, which is DEGR. Click on continue. Select your controlling area. If you expand this a little, you will find something called activate components control indicators. You have to double click on this. Here, these are the different components, different areas within controlling. Which one you want to use? Accordingly, you have to activate. It is not recommended you activate everything. Whatever your business process required, only those things you are supposed to activate. Currently, we are going to use cost center accounting because we are trying to record something against a cost center. For that, if you look at this component called cost center, this is currently showing component not active. In short, cost center accounting is not activated. As a result, system is not allowing you to post anything to the cost center. If we want to record entries to the cost center, we have to activate cost center accounting, for which at this cost center, click on this drop down, select component active. Select this component active, click on save. Okay, now what we are doing, we are activating cost center accounting in our controlling area DEGR. Okay. Enter. This is now activated. I'll close this screen. Now I have activated controlling area, cost center accounting. Let me press enter if system is able to detect that activation and it will allow us to proceed further. If yes, fine. If not, we have to come back and re-enter the data. Let me click on enter. Okay, if I click on enter, it is not detecting. So what I'll do, I'll go back /n. I'll re-enter the screen F-02. Input the data once again. Now we have already given the data just now. To see what you have already inputted or already given recently, just press space on the keyboard. If you press space on the keyboard, you will get to know the fields that are already used in that particular field. Whatever the data we have used, you will get. Just use your mouse down arrow, up arrow to scroll between this. Whatever you want, put cursor on that, click on tab. Similarly, now let me put travel expenses. I'll put travel expenses, logistics department. Posting key 40, GL account I already copied, I have already given. I am giving space here, 443 all zeros. Select this, enter, enter. Amount I have already given 10,000, I am giving a space here. I got to know the 10,000 is available. Select this. Cost center also I have already given. Give a space, you will get the cost center. Select this cost center, enter, enter. Okay, now it is detecting the cost center. It has pulled up the profit center automatically because we have activated cost center accounting. Give text. I'll say travel expenses for laptop logistics department. Now you have recorded debit, which is an expense. Now let's record the credit to the bank account. Posting K50. I do not know what is the bank account. So what I need to do, I need to open GL account list. From this GL account list, let me look at the bank accounts. Okay, here we have bank accounts. We already created incoming outgoing account. Okay, if incoming outgoing account is already created, let's use outgoing GL account. HDFC check outgoing. Let me select this GL account, outgoing GL account for any payment. Copy the account number, go to your entry, pass this account number here. You are crediting HDFC Bank outgoing GL account. Press enter. Amount it is asking to get the previous amount which you have already given on the offsetting side. This is your credit entry. If you put star, system is going to get the total of debit. System is going to bring total of debit, star. Profit center, we know that this is related to laptop. Laptop is DEIN01. Next one, assignment, give plus to bring this from the previous screen. Now, your debit, your credit is given. What we need to do before posting, we have to simulate. To do the simulation, go to document, click on simulate. Go to document, click on simulate. This is your entry view. Now you should always verify the document on the ledger view simulation. For the ledger view simulation, again go to document. Here you click on select simulate general ledger. Click on simulate general ledger. Okay, this is the entry. Here cost center is missing. What you have to do in these kind of scenarios, you need to make a default layout so that every time the fields will appear in the similar sequence. For that, what I'll do, if I want to add or modify or change position of any particular field, these are the three icons that you will see on SAP. This is to change layout, this is to select layout, this is to save layout. First I need to change the layout. Click on change layout. This will give you all the fields that are available for this. Whatever the field that you want, select that particular field and move this to the left hand side. This is your displayed columns. These are hidden columns. I want cost center. If these are not in the ascending order, just click on this column name. If you see, it is becoming a different icon. Now this cursor, if you look at, it is showing a different icon. The moment I take it to the heading, it has changed. When the cursor icon changed, you click on this, It will sort the data ascending order. You are looking for cost center. Cost center starts from C. Scroll down to C letter. This is all A, C. Here is your cost center. Wherever you want, you can move it. If you directly select, click on left, it will take the last position. But if you want at any particular position, if I want this before profit center, whatever I select, it will take that position. Profit center will come down, cost center will go up. Okay, let me select this cost center, move this. Since cost center has taken up position, profit center came down. Otherwise, if you want to move this up, select this, click on this up. Okay, it will step up one by one. But I don't want up, I want like this. If you want to take completely up, two arrows, move to the top, completely down, move to the bottom. When you're practicing, make sure you verify all these settings. Just experiment on the system, nothing is going to happen. Don't think if I do this, what will happen? Nothing is going to happen. You are supposed to experiment on the system. Now I want to have this format every time. First I'll click on OK. Cost
So
center is coming.
can you pull the assignment field also?
Yeah. Assignment. If you see assignment, is there anything or it is blank?
It is blank.
It is blank because we did not fill anything in the assignment. While recording the transaction, if you're not filling anything in the assignment, system will fill up this assignment field based on the soft key of the GL account. Okay, that is filled up while posting the entry.
Okay.
Okay, now this format is fine. I am going to save this. You'll have to click on this save layout. When you click on save layout, you have to put a name. I'll put my name as my save layout. I'll put save layout. I'll click on user specific and then I'll click on default. When you click on or when you create any layout, there are two type of layouts. One is your global layout. The other one is user specific layout. Now I have given this as user specific. When I give this as user specific, this layout is visible only when I log in with my user ID. If I log in with other user ID, this layout is not visible. Okay, if I want this layout to be used by anyone, what I will do, I'll not put user specific, then I'll have to put a slash here. For a global layout, it should always begin from a slash. I'll put slash Ajay. Okay. Now layout has been saved. If I go back, simulate general ledger once again. By default, it is coming in the same format. Assignment field is visible. Cost center, profit center are also visible. Okay, this is your entry. If you look at this entry, cost center is available only on the expense line item, which means your cost center will take either debit or credit. It will not take debit and credit. Okay, if you're talking about the reporting point of view, if I am talking about financial reporting, my financial reporting must contain debit and credit. At profit center level, I have debit and credit. That is the reason you are going to generate trial balance, P&L, balance sheet at profit center level. When it comes to cost center contains only the debits. Usually, cost center is used for expenses. Expenses majorly debited unless you are reversing or reducing an expense. My cost center contains only debit balance, but my profit center contains both debit and credit. Right? I'll come back. And before that, if you want to check, you have to go to expert mode to see if there are any errors. There are no errors in this document. Come back. Come back once again. You will click on post. Now, if you remember this, the simulation screen which we have seen, it has got It has got two account assignments or two cost objects. One is profit center, the other one is cost center. Whenever you are assigning a cost center to a particular document, system is going to generate two documents. One is your accounting document, two is your controlling document. Accounting document will display the financial information related to your FI module. Controlling document will display the costing module related information, especially if you assign any cost object like cost center or internal order, etc. To display this document, you need to go to document on the same screen, click on display. Okay, the transaction code is FB03. Let me put here FB03 to display document. Let's come to this. Here, when you look at this, you are able to find only one document number. Here you are able to find only one document number. If I want to know the controlling side of this, what is updated in the CO module or in the controlling side for this particular document. Why we are able to tell that this document updated in the controlling side? Because you have cost center in the document. If you have cost center in your document, this document has got two records. One record to update FI module, other record to update CO module. If you want to know both the document numbers of this particular transaction, you need to go to environment on the menu. Top, click on environment. From this environment, you have to come to document environment. You'll have to click on accounting documents. Clear? To display the accounting documents which are generated along with this transaction, go to menu, environment, document environment, accounting documents. If I click on this, you are able to get two document numbers. One is your accounting document, two is your controlling document. Now, so far we have maintained number range only for the accounting document using FBN1T code. But for the controlling, we have not maintained any number range so far. But still, system is able to create controlling document number. This is because in S4HANA, anything that you are posting to the controlling from the FI document. Here you posted entry in FI. In the background, automatically system has generated controlling document. For this, system uses its own logic to generate a document number which is always alphanumeric. Your controlling document is alphanumeric. This is based on the standard SAP logic. You have to do nothing for this. This is taken care by the system itself. People might ask you how your controlling document numbers are generated in your S4HANA system. In your S4HANA system, your CO documents, especially when they are posted from financial document or FI document, SAP will automatically generate one alphanumeric numbering based on its own logic. There is a predefined logic in the system. Based on that, one number will get auto generated. So you are going to do nothing for this even in your project. Now, if I want to see accounting document, I need to double click on this, which is already here. If I want to display this controlling document, either I'll double click on this number or I'll click this. Now I'll click on this display. I am going to double click on this controlling document. This is your controlling document. What is the T code at the bottom? KB. K is B5. If you look at this, transaction is KSB5. So let's update this here. KSB5 to display CO document. This is display FI document. Clear?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, first of all, thank you for uploading those documents, sir, the business blueprint and all. So second thing is, sir, if we set the number in this via KANK, then which number will system take for the controlling documents?
It depends on the source of document. Currently, this controlling document is coming from FI document. I am not doing anything in controlling. From the FI document, which is your F-02, I am posting debit credit to a GL account and I am just assigning the controlling. So these are called as your finance documents copied to controlling. For every finance document, when it goes to controlling, there is something called business transaction. The way you have a document type in FI, like this. You want to exit? Yes. Now, if you see this, this is your finance document.
Yes, sir.
Our intention was to post a finance document or accounting document. Your accounting document or finance document is always based on something called a document type. I am on the document header. To come to document header or to see the header part of the document completely, you need to click on this icon, this hat or cap icon. Click on this. It will give you the document header. In this, you have something document type.
Yes, sir.
Right? This document type will tell you the nature of transaction, whether it is GL transaction, customer payment, customer invoice, asset document, reversal, correct?
Correct, sir.
If you are posting any transaction directly in the financial accounting, if your financial accounting document contains any cost object, when we talk about cost object, we are talking about cost center or internal order as of now. Do we have any cost object in our accounting entry now? You are posting a financial entry, FI document. In your FI document, are you maintaining any cost object? As of now, when we talk about cost object, keep only 2 points in your mind, cost center and internal order. Do we have either cost center or internal order in our financial document?
Yes, sir.
It has got, which means your intention is to pass a financial document, but in your financial document you are giving or you are assigning cost object. These are the documents which are migrated or which are moved from FI to CO. Your source document or your base document is FI. From FI, data is copied to CO. Now, when the data is getting into CO, in CO also there are document types. The way you have document type list here. The way there is a list of document type, each document type will tell you what kind of a business transaction it is. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, on your controlling also you have document types. In controlling, these document types are called as business transactions. If anything which is going from FI to CO is represented with business transaction coin, COIN.
Correct, sir.
Okay, when we are actually posting to the controlling documents, I'll show that. I'm not showing now because it will lead to confusion. Whatever will give or lead to confusion, I'll skip for now, but I'll show you them when we are actually required that.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now to see the accounting documents from this, what we need to do when you are on the display document. Now this is mandatory for every accounting document that you are displaying when you are in a project, because you do not know how this entry came to finance. What will happen? You have everybody is aware of integration, correct? We all know that there is something called integration, FIMM integration, FISD integration. Yes, no? When we know that there is something called integration, integration means a document posted somewhere else, a reflection has got somewhere else. Now here also this is called an integration. This is FI-CO integration. You are posting one entry in FI, another entry is getting posted in CO. Correct? You're not posting anything in controlling. But because of the reason you are assigning a cost center in your accounting document, system is generating a controlling document in CO. Similarly, when you are having any accounting entries like pure FI entries, something is happening in MM side, something is happening in your SD side or any other module side, if these things will have any financial impact. System will automatically post one accounting document. You are able to see only the accounting document. Now you may want to understand who posted this entry, why this entry came into my account. In such scenarios, you have to display your accounting document. Go to environment on the top, go to document environment. First thing, you click on accounting documents. When you click on accounting documents, it will show you. It will tell you accounting document, controlling document, material document, COPA document likewise. Now on the respective document, if you double click, it will show. Otherwise, if you wanted to see the base document or original entry for this, go to environment, document environment, click on original document. If you click on original document, if this entry is initially posted in FI, that document will come. If this entry is initially posted in MM, they did GRN, but this accounting entry got posted. They booked invoice, this entry got posted. They delivered something, this entry got posted. They settled something, this entry got posted. They billed something, this entry got posted. That respective original entry will be displayed here. If it is MM related, you will be redirected to MM document. If it is SD related, SD document. But you need to click on original document. It is taking us here only because this is the source document. Now all these points that we are seeing currently are the exact points that you are going to look at when you are in a project. In the same way that I am showing you now, in the similar way, I want everybody to display the document. When you display the document, don't go to FB03 display, don't come back. Know what points are there on your display document. That is what you are going to work. That is what you are going to use when you are in a project. Clear?
Excuse
Now
me, sir.
this is your account. Yeah.
One small doubt, sir. Sir, earlier you were saying that in this entry we are able to see the controlling document because we assigned the cost center here.
Not without. Without assigning number range.
I mean, sir, the we as in this entry as an against our expense GL we have our cost center. That's why this
Correct.
entry also appearing in as a controlling document, right?
Right.
If our entry we don't have any cost center, both our line item have a profit center. What would be the impact? Is it appearing in controlling also then in that case?
If you have not created any cost center, this document, controlling document will not come. Controlling document will come only if your document contains a cost object. As of now, cost object means you remember only two things. Later on, I will add additional list in the cost objects. Currently, cost center internal order is your cost object. Does your entry has either cost center or internal order?
Yes, sir. We have.
If it is there, your controlling document will get auto generated.
Okay.
This is automatically getting generated because we are posting the entry in S4 HANA system. In S4 HANA, your cost elements are part of chart of account.
Yes, sir.
But that is the reason you are getting this controlling document. But the same entry, if you try to post in your ECC system, system will not post the entry. It will give a error message stating number range for controlling is missing. Because in ECC, cost element and GL account are two separate master records. But in S4 HANA, cost element and GL account are same master record. Same
Yes,
entry,
sir.
same company code we will create in ECC to show you the difference. Whatever the entries we post, once we reach to the reporting level, I am going to create on one weekend session exactly the same company code in ECC with listing out all the changes whatever we notice.
Okay, sir.
So that if somebody is asking you ECC to S4 HANA changes, don't talk about the changes that you find on the Google. Talk about the changes that you practically see while posting or while practicing the system.
Right, sir.
Okay, now I'll come back. This is the entry that we posted to the P&L account. And yesterday we posted one balance sheet account. Today we posted one P&L account. Any doubt in this balance sheet entry posting, P&L account entry posting, document posting in short?
Sir, what is the impact of short key, sir? Here, while creating the GL code, we are mentioning 001, 000, like that. But here, in assignment, nothing is displaying.
Okay, I'll show you that now. Okay, when we simulated this document before posting, I added assignment onto the layout. That assignment got any value or it was blank?
Blank only, sir.
It was blank. Now let me double click on this. Is this still blank or there is something updated?
Updated, sir. Date.
If you see, this date is always year, month, date format. This is your 08. Don't read 80, read 08. Last two digits. In short, 4 plus 2 plus 2. First 4 year, next 2 month, next 2 date. Last 2 is your year, sorry, month 08. Next, sorry, last 2 is your date 08. Next one is your 05, 2023. Similarly, for the other one, it is the same. Now, why this is getting updated here? If you look at the GL master, FS00, bank accounts, we have used HDFC outgoing, display this. If I go to control data, if I look at sort key, this is posting date. Two usages of this. Option number one, if you are not assigning anything in the assignment field at the time of posting a transaction, system will default this is sort key information on the assignment field. If I type something in the assignment, system will not input anything. It will not overwrite. System will put this sort key in your assignment only if your assignment is blank while posting. Clear? If I type something while posting, whatever I type will become final. If I don't type anything, if I leave it blank, this sort key will come into picture. Point number one clear?
Yes, sir.
Point number two, when you look at the GL account report, whenever I look this account balance or this account line item report, this line item is sorted based on the sort key, posting date. My report will display the transactions based on the posting date. It will display the documents according to posting date sequence. Clear? When we see the report, I'll explain the remaining part.
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, so I want everybody to post now some entries. Now minimum 3-4 entries in your balance sheet account, minimum 3-4 entries in your P&L accounts, and make sure while posting you are using all these reports. Mandatory for everybody to use all these reports, everybody to remember all these reports. It's not about you are using this report. I'm writing the T code here to make sure you are using this. Don't try to by heart this transaction code. When you use these reports, if you post 5 documents in P&L, let's say 5 documents in balance sheet. For every document, open this T code, look at the GL account. For every document, open this, look at this. When you open the same T code for multiple times, automatically this will come and sit in your mind. You don't have to by heart this. Clear? If you by heart, one digit from your T code will disappear from your mind. You will only remember KCH3 or KSH3, something confusion will always be there. Don't by heart the T code, directly use it until you get familiar to it. Look at the transaction code, type it manually. Nothing is wrong in it. Automatically this will come and sit in your mind. Clear? If not, go to easy access, find from here. If not, go to easy access, accounting, financial accounting, whatever you want, just open that, tick, check whatever you want, but not by hearting, not googling. Google is the last option when you are giving up, that I cannot do anything. At that stage, open Google. If you feel you can do something, don't open Google. You are looking, you are checking in the Google only when you feel that you are giving up. You have put in your efforts and something is going to happen now. If you don't do it immediately, somebody is going to do something. Only in that case, you open Google, or you have given all your efforts, but still you are unable to get anything, then open Google. Without putting your efforts, don't open Google. Clear? If you are using Google, if you are opening Google, you are not learning, and that will not allow you to know things. Later on, it is your choice. I can only tell you, because I cannot see how you are doing it. I can only believe you whenever you answer my questions. I feel that you are doing in a right way, but physically I cannot come and check how you are doing it, because I will get convinced if you talk, if you answer. Similarly, any person will get convinced if you talk. I don't mind if you have something in front of you, you are looking at it, telling to me, I'm fine with it. All I want from you is that you are giving me the answer, you are responding to my question. That's what I want. But how you are answering, I don't mind. You look at a document, write down everything, read out, I don't mind. But I want to listen to what you are telling, whether it is right or wrong. Whether it is right or it is wrong, first try to talk. Try to ask if you have any questions. Try to answer if you are asked any question. Alright, clear with this document posting, right? Balance sheet entry posting, P&L entry posting we have done. One with profit center, one with cost center. Your income posting is the same like your balance sheet posting. Your liability posting is the same like balance sheet posting, because you are only going to assign debit, credit, profit center. Only expense posting is a little different. We have already talked about expense posting now. So try to post multiple entries. Make sure you are habituated to this data entry posting and how to display the document, environment, original document, accounting document. That is important. Once you spend a little time on this to have that confidence on the document posting, display document on any topic, if you want to post a document, it is the same approach. You are not going to change your approach. It's one time that you are sitting for a little more time to ensure that you are not supposed to sit on this anytime, even if you are in a project. You're not going to see how to display a document, what is there in the document. You will never learn this again. It's only a one-time sitting. Okay, practice it. Post multiple documents. Make sure any doubt, any error that you are facing, take the screenshot, put it in the group. All right, let me stop this.